Beloved people of South Africa, this is Mandisa Mthembu, the servant of servants, the incoming Prime Minister of the divine government of South Africa, Beula, which is soon to take over the administration of South Africa, of South African government. This is the third and the last part of the restructuring and reforming the judiciary system in South Africa. South Africa's criminal justice system faces a systemic crisis characterized by severe court backlogs, under-resourced forensic services, and deep-seated corruption within law enforcement agencies, including political interference, as highlighted by the Honorable Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi on the 6th July 2025 press conference, and on the captured judiciary system of South Africa claim. This breaking down severely compromises public safety, erodes trust in the rule of law, and drastically limits access to justice for victims of crimes. This is due to police corruption and capacity constraints. The integrity of the South African Police Service, SAPS, has been compromised by internal corruption, crime syndicates, and political interference. There's a video I made of a presentation I made where I restructure the South African Police Service system, and I renamed it into the South African Marshal Police Services, and there are new units there. Please go and check the videos if you are not sure, if you are trying to catch up of what I am doing here. I cannot explain much here. Court backlogs and delayed justice. The judicial system is paralyzed by immense backlogs, particularly in lower magistrate courts. Criminal trials routinely face indefinite stalls, with some accused individuals receiving trial dates up to 4 years in the future. This extreme delay violates the principle of justice delayed is justice denied, leaving families of victims in limbo. The other thing is when influential people are arrested, influential criminals or famous criminals are arrested, they get released. This thing must be dealt with. It means the police are working in futility. You can't arrest a criminal and then release them on 100,000 or 200,000 bail. Where is justice there? If justice works for the poor, if the arm of the law can punish the poor, it must also punish the influential criminals. Justice must not be impartial. True justice, it means every South African citizen must abide by law. No one must be insulated from accountability because of their social status. This is the Code for Police Investigation and Prosecution Act 2026 to replace the Colonial Era Criminal Procedure Act 51 of 1977. It shall come into force today, 19 May 2026, and it will be gazetted by the Divine Government of South Africa, Beula, in due time. Every person shall be liable to punishment in this Code for Police Investigation and Prosecution Act 2026, not otherwise every act or omission contrary to the provision thereof, of which he shall be guilty within South Africa, Beula. Any person liable by any law for the time being in force in SA to be tried for an offense committed beyond South Africa shall be dealt with according to the provisions of this Code for Police Investigation and Prosecution Act 2026, CPIPA, for any act committed outside South Africa, in the same manner as if such act had been committed in South Africa, Beula. This act has 64 laws and chapters. It will be gazetted in due time. This law is officially implemented to shift the South African criminal justice system focus on outdated colonial era law and punishment to modern, citizen-centric, pragmatic, and effective justice. It will serve as the primary law defining various crimes such as murder, theft, corruption, and assault, and their respective punishments. Core changes in the criminal justice systems. The new Code of Police Investigation and Prosecution Act 2026 will address long-standing inadequacies by focusing on digitization of modern offenses, protect the rights and the sovereignty of the people of South Africa, Beula, and creation of a victim-centric processes. This will include implementation of digitized procedures, the mandates, the digital recording of the first information report, FIR, integrating police information system with courts, home affairs, and forensics, and evidence to reduce procedural delays. 2. New penalties for minor offenses. 3. Addressing modern crimes. This will provide a clear legal framework to tackle modern challenges like organized crimes and corruption, and impositioning of the death penalty for corrupt government officials, terrorism, and abuse by illegal immigration, drug and human trafficking offenses, crimes, and cybercrimes. 4. Victim rights. Establishing a strict timeline for police investigation, trials, and proceedings, and a mandatory updates for victims regarding the statuses of their cases. While this new criminal code represents a historical legislative shift, the divine government will continuously work on structural reforms and close all loopholes with aim of fixing the South African judiciary system, which currently faces a severe backlogs. Lastly, the Lord is our judge. The Lord is our lawgiver. The Lord is our king. He will save us. God bless you, South Africa. Thank you.